Remember when the Warriors tore through the league 9 years ago?
The championship is back in the Bay for the first time in 40 years.
Going an insane 73-9, they became the talk of the sports world, with every media outlet, big or small, buzzing about their dominance. Guess what? This year, the Cavaliers are on track to match that legendary Bay Area record. Cleveland. What a game! Jarrett Allen went off with a jaw-dropping 25 points, while Evan Mobley added a clutch 21, as the Cleveland Cavaliers snapped Oklahoma City's epic 15-game winning streak with a heart-pounding 129-122 win Wednesday night. This showdown between the league's top two teams didn't disappoint. It was pure basketball magic. The Cavs showcased their grit and chemistry, outlasting the Thunder in a game packed with intensity and highlight-worthy plays. Allen owned the paint all night, and Mobley came through with big-time buckets and game-saving defensive stops. With this win, Cleveland proved they're not just contenders, they're the real deal. Fans witnessed a battle for the ages, with both squads leaving it all on the court and showing exactly why they're in the championship conversation. What a night! The Cleveland Cavaliers extended their winning streak to 11 games, improving their league-best record to 32-4. They're dominating, especially with an undefeated 11-0 record against Western Conference teams and 19-1 at home. What's impressive is they pulled off this win even though Donovan Mitchell had an off night. He finished with just 11 points on 3 of 16 shooting. Despite that, the Cavs showed real resilience, getting the win without their star scorer stepping up. On the other hand, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the Thunder with 31 points, and Jalen Williams added 25. Even in the loss, OKC fought hard in a game full of intensity, with 30 lead changes and neither team leading by more than 9 points. It had the feel of a potential finals matchup, showing just how high the level of competition is this season. This matchup was a true rarity, only the third time in history that two teams were coming in hot with double-digit winning streaks. On January 26, 1995, Seattle and Utah faced off in a game that would go down as one for the books. Both teams entered the game riding 10-game winning streaks, setting the stage for a high-stakes showdown. The action didn't disappoint. Seattle came out on top with a nail-biting 104-98 win, pushing their streak to 11 games. Shawn Kemp and Gary Payton were the driving forces behind the victory, keeping the momentum alive. Utah fought hard, with John Stockton and Karl Malone showing their usual brilliance, but it wasn't enough. This game wasn't just a thrilling contest, it was a moment of historical significance, as two powerhouse teams battled it out while riding some serious winning streaks. Isaiah Hartenstein absolutely balled out in the Thunder game, putting on a performance that had fans buzzing. He came so close to a triple-double, finishing with 18 points, 11 rebounds, and 8 assists. Hartenstein was efficient on offense, finishing strong at the rim and stepping out to stretch the floor when needed. The 11 rebounds showed off his presence in the paint, while the 8 assists were a reminder of how much of a playmaker he is, especially for a center. His versatility was on full display, impacting the game on both ends. With a solid squad around star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Hartenstein's all-around game gives the Thunder even more depth and balance as they push forward. The Cleveland Cavaliers proved just how deep and resilient they are in their latest win, even with star Donovan Mitchell not at his best. It wasn't all about Mitchell this time, as the team stepped up big time. Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen completely owned the paint, combining for a huge 22 rebounds and 13 assists. Mobley also hit a clutch 10-footer that sealed the deal. Darius Garland was also a standout, putting up 18 points, 7 assists, and hitting a big floater to push the Cavaliers' lead out of reach for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Garland's leadership and calm under pressure were key in this win. This momentum shift proved crucial, especially as the game turned at 1:19 left, when Mitchell got called for a loose ball foul. However, the Cavaliers won the challenge and had the call overturned. Mobley capitalized on the opportunity.
What a setup to Mobley for the and one as Muscala fouls Evan Mobley.
Hitting a huge shot that put the Cavaliers up by 5 and sealed the victory. Cleveland's team-first mentality was on full display, with multiple players stepping up in crunch time to get the job done. Cleveland is an elite company, with only 4 teams having a better record through 36 games. Golden State at 34-2 in 2015-16, Philadelphia at 33-3 in 1966-67, the Lakers at 33-3 in 1971-72, and the Bulls at 33-3 in 1995-96. These historic teams set the standard for early season dominance, and Cleveland now joins their ranks. Golden State's 2015-16 record remains one of the best in NBA history, while the Lakers and Bulls are considered among the greatest teams ever. The 1966-67 Philadelphia squad, led by Wilt Chamberlain, was equally dominant. Cleveland's current performance reflects the strength and consistency of their roster and coaching, placing them alongside the league's all-time greats. To match what the Cavs are doing right now is an exceptional achievement, putting them in a rarefied class. Meanwhile, the Thunder is heading to New York to take on the Knicks after a tough loss, and this next game is crucial for bouncing back. With the team on a 4-game road trip, staying on track is critical. Despite the setback, there's still plenty of reason to believe in their resilience and talent for a strong showing. The Knicks are no pushovers, but the Thunder's depth and standout players could make all the difference. This game will really test how well they can recover and adjust. If they tighten up their defense, sharpen their strategy, and capitalize on every scoring chance, they've got a real shot at taking down the Knicks and turning things around. How they respond to this challenge will be the key to their success. The Cleveland Cavaliers are gearing up to face off against the Indiana Pacers this Sunday, January 12th, 2025, at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it's going to be a game you don't want to miss. Both teams are fighting for prime position in the Eastern Conference, making this matchup super important. The Cavs have been dominating at home, with a solid 25-14 record at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Big plays from stars like Donovan Mitchell have been key to their offensive success, and their defense has been just as impressive, ranking 7th in adjusted defensive rating. This one's going to be a must-watch. The Pacers have been on a roll, racking up 5 wins in their last 6 games. Still, their road performance hasn't been as strong, with a 2-3 record in the past 5 away games. Luckily, the return of Miles Turner has boosted their defense and offense, giving them a solid presence in the paint. In their most recent matchup on December 4th, 2024, the Cavaliers took the win with a 108-103 victory, holding the Pacers to nearly 20 points under their average. With the Cavs' strong home court advantage and tight defense, they're in a great spot to keep their streak alive. Even though the Pacers have been improving, their road struggles might make this game a tough one. All signs point to the Cavaliers grabbing another win. What a game! The Cleveland Cavaliers continue to dominate with another impressive win, proving they're the real deal this season. From Jarrett Allen's explosive performance to Evan Mobley's clutch moments, this team is firing on all cylinders. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more NBA action and analysis. Be sure to drop a comment with your thoughts on the Cavs' historic run. Do you think they can match the Warriors' 73-9 record? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.